Hey folks, what's up? We are right in the next session, and today we're gonna talk about charts. So, mainly, what is the advantage of using the chart function in Excel? Okay, I'll tell you four main reasons why we use charts. Are number one for visualization, number two for automation, number three for customization, number four integration. So, what is visualization? The chart actually allows the user to create the visualizations of the data sets, right? So, by highlighting a set of data within that sheet and uploading into a chart tool or a charting tool, then users can create various types of charts and which is displayed in a graphical way. Okay, so this is basically useful for the management or the corporate presentations. So a chart can create a clear picture of all the data values, than the table of rows and columns and numbers in it, right? So this is all about the visualization. And then the automation. So the automation comes like the application automates the process of generating charts and from existing data sets, right? So the recommended chart tools in Excel is a key part of this process. So next up is the customization. The customization basically is the chart function where the Excel enables to strike balance between automation and the customization. It can be useful in all ways, and the charts in Excel can also be altered after they have been initially generated. Like we can edit after we create a chart as well, right? So, and the last one would be for integration. It's like if a business or any other organization is using spreadsheet data managed within Excel, we can, using the chart function with Excel 8. Uh, I would tell you an example like when an Excel spreadsheet generates a chart from the data, the charts will automatically update the data itself. You know, it's a kind of integration we call. Then this allows all the business or the administrators to manage the data and the visualizations within a single application, right? This is very useful when we have more than one presentation, right? So this is all about why we use charts and why the charts are very important in our Microsoft Excel. So let's get right into it and let's start the charts, okay? So here we go now. So I have the data in the sheet 1 for the charts, and I want to tell you that if we have like the data, if we have only two columns, then only we can do a pie chart. Otherwise, if we have 3, 4, 5 columns or the data, we cannot do a pie chart, or we have to go by the bar one. So let's go to the pie chart. We have only two now. So I want to select this, not this, until here. So I want to go to insert, and I have all the information here. So these are recommended charts. You can push that and you can have a pop-up and you will get all the recommended charts. Okay, these are loading. So I want to go with the pie chart here, or I want to go with the bar one. So let's go to the first option, like pie chart. You can apply here, or you can go back and you can check here we have pie chart, insert pie or donut chart. So let's click here. We have a 2D pie. Let's go that. You see that when I move the cursor around, you will have all the charts visible. So now let's click this. We have a pie chart. So whenever we have a pie chart, we get to see the area which got selected automatically when we are here. So when we click outside that, you cannot see where the actual selection is. So let's click on this. If you can see, there's nothing else or nothing new when we have the cursor outside the chart. So when we click on the chart, we get to see one different chart tools tab, which is design and format. Let's go to design, and we have various tabs within a tab design. So there are add chart element, quick layout, change the colors, and so on. We have other four like switch row column, or we can select data, change chart type, and move the chart. So let's go to the add chart. So the states or the countries we have like this is called a legend. So the bottom, United States, United Kingdom, and Australia are called as a legend. So we don't know what the color is, what the color represents, and how much data or how much sales are these countries doing. So let's go here at chart element. We can remove that, remove the title, which is sales, or we can keep it that way, or we can keep it as a center overlay. So we're gonna do nothing here. And the data tables, data labels, currently we are on none. So if you want to have a data label, if you want to have a dat, okay, so center, you see that we got the labels now. So the labels are inside this chart. So if you want to go back, and if you want to have inside n, it will show up this, or outside n, it will show up this, or best fit, it'll take the best fit. Okay, data collection, it will show up with the country name, it will show up the data label completely with the names and the percentage. So this is very important when we want to have percentages for all the particular data. So the 27% of Australia have the sales in the total. So 41% is United Kingdoms, and the 32 would be for United States. So this is how we do, and we can click this. We can right click there, and you can change the font as well. Whatever font you want to change, you can change the regular body type, character spacing, and all. You can customize it according to you. So let's go back to the add chart element. Now let's click that again. Let's go to the center or the best fit. Okay, so if you want to have the legend, I told you the legend as the stage or the color thing which are inserted. So let's go change that. Currently we are at bottom. If you don't want the legend, it'll be eliminated by checking this option, or if you want to have that right side or top or left or the bottom. Okay, so I would always prefer that towards left or top. Okay, so I don't want these. I wanna delete, and I wanna delete the label. You can delete that all like so. So if I want to change this, if I want to change this to a different design, you can go here, you can change we have few templates. So we have this template, we have the templates, inbuilt templates. So what do you call this? Looks good, and this looks good as well. So if you want to switch the row to column or the column to row, you wanna go here and you can change. Now the row became column, the column became row. So the United States, United Kingdom, Australia countries are completely vanished. We are only getting one, which is United States. That sales have 352. So let's go back and switch to normal, and this is how we do switch. So let's go to quick layout. The layout is a template game. We have few templates. It's a, you know, default one. So the template, this is the layout 1, layout 2. You can see the changes, right? So the third one, 4, 5, and 6, 7. So I would always prefer this one. Layout 6 is my favorite one. Okay, so this is how layout color does. And if you want to change colors, you can change it like this. Okay, so if you want to have these colors, if you want to go this, there's a color full palette every time, so you can make changes based on your choice. Okay, these are monochromatic. This will only have this blue shades, this will only have this shade. Okay, so however you want, you can change it by your choice. Okay, then you get to see all the different templates for the design within that color. Okay, so this is how we do. And let's quickly move to select data. What is select data? So if you want to have a select data, so if you want to change this one to the other one, if you want to have a sales in the other sheet, or you can have this here, sales 2. I wanna put that number here like this. If you want to select the data, you can select this by selecting and going to select data. So if you want to have a select data, you can select this and you can select this. Okay, this is how we do. Okay, so now you can change, you can see the changes here are like 30%, 37, 33. So because we selected the other sales like sales 2, right? I selected using select data, and selected using the control button. I'm holding the control button, I'm selecting this cell and this range. Okay, so this is how we do change the data we want to change. And this is the name is sales 2 now. Okay, then we can have a change of type, change of chart type. And if you want to change the pie chart to the bar one, you can change it by pushing this. You can have this change chart, and you have tons of, you have many chart types. Okay, let's cancel this. And if you want to, the last option would be if you want to move the chart, you can move that chart to another sheet or another workbook. Or if you want to have it that in new sheet, you can push this and you can have this like so. You can push OK, and now you can see that this chart will be moved to another sheet within the sheet, within the workbook, sorry. So the chart became another sheet now within this, and we can only show up this to the, you know, team. Okay, let's close that now. Yeah,